Flosstube. Welcome back to my channel. If you're returning, that is. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. I hope you like what I have to share and that you'll think about sticking around and checking in with me. I'm not sure if it's going to be weekly for my cross stitching update. I do other crafts as well, mostly cross stitch, but I do crochet. I do occasionally do knitting. Crochet is my other one big passion. Anyway, today it's mostly about cross stitch. It is Sunday the 10th of July today of the year 2022, and this is Flosstube number 118. It has been 2 weeks and I can't believe how fast those 2 weeks have gone. I took a break last weekend. I would have normally recorded a Flosstube, but I didn't. It's because I was doing my blanket, which I'd already let you guys know in advance that there wouldn't be one last weekend. Anyway, it went really well actually. I finished it last Friday. It was hard going because it's just so big. I'll put a picture of it in here so you can see what it looks like. That's it on my bed. It wasn't as hot as it is now, crikey, last week, but it was warm, which made finishing the blanket even harder because I'd only got like 80 odd rows to go out of, I believe it's 300 and something rows, and it fits a double bed with hangover either side. So trying to work that with this big thing on your lap as well, it just made it even hotter. I was sweating buckets, but I finished it on the Friday, thank goodness, and it looks great on the bed, doesn't it? So yeah, that's my crochet. If you're new to my channel, I absolutely love making Afghan blankets. I've made probably about 20 of the things now. All of my kids have got one and they all want another one now, different, so yeah, we shall see, so yeah, considering I have only really had this week to stitch, this past week I've touched 8 projects. That's really good, you know. 3 of those are my stamped kits, which, you know, I enjoy in the evenings when I've done other projects in the day that are counted and I've had to work on pattern keeper and stuff. My stamped are just kind of my wind down in the evening, so I don't have to think about stitching on them. It happens. Anyway, so I've got 8 projects to share with you. I have a little bit of haul as well. I am going to say, before I really get into this, not so much that I've enjoyed the break, because it's been 2 weeks since my last one, but my thinking has been to do it fortnightly now, purely because I've got way more to share with you after 2 weeks, and if I do that 2 weeks from now, I'll have more than this, because I've only had a week to do this, because last week was all blanket, flat out, so I got it done. So I'm thinking I might do it fortnightly, just because then I've got more to show you guys when, you know, the fortnight comes round. Anyway, so it has been a good stitchy week, so I'm just going to jump in and share those with you. I'm going to share my stamped kits first. We'll just get them out the road. Some haven't had a whole deal, but they have been started, or a little bit of work on them. This is the first one. This is from VIP Cross Stitch, and it is the Queen of Hearts. I'll take it away from you so you don't hear crinkle. This is only a little start, but oh my goodness, threads. Like I said, it is only a little start. I think I got interrupted. I had to put it down, and I didn't end up coming back to it because of the time, you know, at night it was. So it's only a little start in the middle in 310. This is 11 count fabric, so it's 3/1. And I'm finding these fabrics have a certain smell. I think it's the ink, and I've kind of got used to it. It's weird. Anyway, I started on the Queen's head right in the middle, so I'm going to try and do the black in the middle and then kind of work out. I'm not going to put these away just because it takes a lot to get them back in the bags. I'll do it afterwards when I'm finished with this. This is the second one I've worked on. It is Yoda, and this is from VIP Cross Stitch 2. I didn't realise there was a hole in the pack when I wrote that, so it went through onto the paper. But I've had to do this because when I show them, I can't remember where I got them from. I've got that many now. Anyway, this one I'm doing for Riley, as well as with Mario. I haven't touched that this week. But this will go in with my regular whips because it is a counted cross stitch, although it's on 11 count. Clips. So this is the start I've made. Look at them colours, aren't they? Just remind me of like kids' sweets. This is 11 count, so it's 3 over 1 again, but it is completely counted, and it's hard going because, let me just pop this out. It's counted, and this is the size chart that I got with it. I have mentioned it to them that that is not good. So what I've tried to do, and it has kind of worked, is take a photo with my phone. Let me try over there. And then hopefully it came out enough so I could see it. It's okay till about here, and then it kind of blurs a bit. I think when I hit the screen of the camera, it focused up here, so this kind of went out. However, you know, I have done, whoops, a couple of pieces to try and, you know, so that'll be this side, and then that'll be the very far one. It wasn't easy, and it isn't all in focus, but I'm trying my best to work with it. You know, it is what it is. So, not a bad start. I have done quite a bit. And I am enjoying this, actually. Riley's looking forward to it. I need to hook that needle back in. I put this away in a rush last night, and I never hooked the needle back in. I think I was just so tired last night. You know, that point where you're doing something, but your eyes are just, they're going without you. They're going to sleep. So I kind of had to put it down and just go to bed. I'll move it just because that's a lot of crinkle, because it's so big and so loud. Anyway, it is, we'll pull the paper out. It is this one. This is from biggestcraft.com, and I pinched the picture off the website because the one on here, not very good. Nope, I don't. There you go, the picture's not very good. So I just went on the website and pinched it just so you guys can see exactly what it is. And there is a little snowman, I believe. Yep, sitting in a doorway. Just all them purples. Lovely, lovely. So, this is a huge piece. If you've watched my unboxing, you will have seen it. It's humongous. It is 234 stitches by 342. And again, it is only a small start, but it was hard work trying to fold up all the fabric. That piece is not worked in yet. You can just see these purples I've put in, and over here as well. That is attached actually, isn't it? No, it's not. I got another strand out. I obviously got distracted. So yeah, I've done a little start. I have hair. It's tickling my arm. But like I said, this thing is huge. Absolutely huge. But I love, love, love the colours. Purple. My favourite colour. So that is that one. If I keep them in a separate pile, I won't get them confused. Right, now onto my regular whips. That needs to go back on. Why did I take it off? Riley's. Yoda. Okay. My next one, and it's still in the Q-snap purely because I am actively working this one through July. It is Christmas in July, and I'm kind of not taking part, but I am working on Logan's Christmas stocking, which is this one. This was put up for adoption on Adopt-A-Whip on Facebook, and I put my name in for it, and I obviously got it. And it will be for my grandson Logan. actually I am going to take it out the cute snap just because you can only see half of it. 2 seconds. Sometimes they don't want to come off, do they? Anyway, this is on 14 count Ada, so it's 2/1 and looking fabulous. I'm trying to think what I've done since the last time you guys saw it. I filled in the rabbit's face. That wasn't done before. Neither was all of this light blue. I think it was done up to about there. So I've gone over with all the light blue, and then there is this like creamy yellow colour as well. I filled in the penguin's face as well, I believe. Half of it anyway. Yeah, you can just see I haven't done the top couple of rows, but this is the edge. I've just got to fill in the white background because none of this is stitched. None of it. Not even in the penguin's belly, the penguin's face, the cat's, nope, the rabbit's face. None of that is stitched. It's all left just plain Ada, and I don't like it. Just because you can see like all the holes and the squares and stuff. See, I had to fish out my absolute ton of white, and I'm filling it in the background as I go. So being as I'm working from a pattern, I don't know how many stitches I've done on this, but it's going well, and I'm still enjoying it. So hey, don't roll. Let's just pull that there for a minute. This next one, no, stay there. This is Pandemic. Now, you've all seen it. There's loads of people who've done it or are doing it actively. It is that one from Long Dog Samplers. It was free back in 2020 when all this really first started. Anyway, this is stitched on, I've just been in there as well, 22 count hard hanger. Just plain white. I only got, wherever I wrote it, Pandemic, useful. 297 stitches done. Not a lot. This is the whole thing. I'll show you the whole thing first. So I am very much working my way down. Let's get a bit closer so you can see a bit more. And then what I have actively been working on, hang on, which side am I on? Yeah. Gets confusing, you know. Is this border here. I've just been dropping that down, so all 297 stitches are in there. And again, I think I got sidetracked. It's what happens when you have kids at home that you're trying to homeschool as well as, you know, keep up with your stitching and stuff. It's easily distracted. But it's looking good. I'm still enjoying it. I can't wait for it to be finished, actually. Not because I want it out the way, but because it looks so stunning. That is worked 1/1, by the way. My needle's not in there. Oh, it is. I was going to say, I don't think I pinched it. So that is Pandemic. I've got things everywhere here. Anyway, the next thing I've worked on this week is this one. It is the 1 Point Mind Mystery Sampler Sal called Beautiful. These are all the parts so far. This top band was January. The butterflies, I believe, were February, March, maybe April, May, June and July. I am considerably behind. I've done this band of what look like bows. Let's see if I can get that to focus. Nope. Oh well. I've just finished those. I'm now dropping in and doing this border around the left hand bird right here. And I actually got 929 stitches in on this. Let me just remove my needle. It's in the way, you can't see. Stick it in the top. Alright, So that's not a bad catch up actually, 929 stitches. And I believe this is 18 count. I am correct, 18 count white Ada. That's all, and this is where I'm up to. And obviously because my favourite colour was purple, they charted it all in blues and a black. I changed it all into all these purples and lilacs. There is a couple of mistakes in these. I don't care at this point, I'm really not bothered, it looks okay. You can't tell. So yeah, this is the border. Last time you saw it, I don't think I'm not sure if I'd started these. I don't think so. So I've done all of those, the black across the bottom, and then started the border of this bird right here. And it looks great. I've been enjoying it really, really much. Anyway, that's 2 over 1, obviously, because it's 18 count. I'll put that one away just because that's so easy. So I've got May, June and July to catch up on. I think that's what it just was anyway. Anyway, this one. Now, I didn't do this intentionally, but it was the anniversary on the 24th of June. It was the anniversary of my mum's passing, and it was 21 years this year. Came around so fast because it doesn't feel like a year since I said that last, that like it was her 20-year anniversary. Anyway, it was actually this pattern's birthday on the 3rd of July. So I worked on this one without even realising that it was its birthday, and I focused on this a lot this week, just because I want it done and I want to be able to put it on the wall and stuff. Anyway, this is Shannon Christine Designs Roses and Lace, and these I am actually doing in yellow. My mum's favourite flower was a yellow rose, so seemed fitting. This is stitched on 40 count Silvery Moon. And how many? Yet again, 967 stitches. So this has been awesome. I finished the rose. I had done some of this green up here and a little bit down here, but I hadn't finished it. I have now. And it looks, oh my gosh, it looks awesome. I'm glad I stopped the white and dropped over. Anyway, all of my work, apart from the rose, is like here. So I've dropped this, then I've jumped across and dropped this, then I've jumped across and dropped the rose as well. This is 1 over 1. No, it's not. It's 1 over 2. And this is B5200, I think. But it looks just, apart from the loops, the hoop marks, I mean, it looks great. I'm enjoying it. So this is going to stay out because I want to get this one done. So it stays kind of close to where I sit, so that it's always to hand if I feel like working on it. And I found the mornings are the best time for that because, you know, later on your eyes are tired and you can't focus so well. First thing in the morning, give me about an hour after I've got up first, you know, the morning eyes. My eyesight is great with my glasses on and I can focus really, really well. So I've been finding doing it in the morning. So I might just stick to that actually and carry on. Just getting it out every morning, doing a few stitches, a couple of lengths of thread. We shall see. Anyway, my last project, and this is my my daily one. Is my Temperature Butterflies by the Stitching Mummy. This is available on Etsy. My butterflies look nothing like this, by the way. If you're new, if you're not, you're getting sick of hearing this probably, but if you're new, I'm actually stitching this twice. Once for the year I was born, and then once obviously for this year, and it's been actually pretty great to see like the comparison between the 2 years. So this is 40 count, no, I said Silvery Moon, it's not. The Roses and Lace is pearl grey. Anyway, this is Silvery Moon, 40 count, and it's 2/2. So this is where we are at the moment. The warmer colours are coming in slowly. Not fast enough for me. We did pick up at one point last week. We had a good few days of warm, and then it dropped again. And actually, as it stands now, it's picking back up again. So as I kind of finish this one and move into here, we're meant to have a heat wave these next few days, so that's going to get considerably brighter. So that is my birth year, 1977. No. See, I do this every week. I think I'm going to start showing the year 2022 first instead, because I get confused. This is 1977, you know. We did have a few hot days last week, but nothing compared to now, and that's not even about that. So that was the year I was born. This, here I go again. This is 36 count platinum, and this is this year's. So this is where I am at. No, it wasn't last week. It was before, over here. We have started to warm up again here, because this is like 7th, the 8th, 9th, or is it the 8th, 9th and 10th? Yeah, because I think I've done today's already, just because I am already so hot. So that's what that is looking like. But if you kind of, let me just fold that one in half, makes it a bit easier. Sorry, trying to do it one-handed. Never works. Do a bit of a comparison. May and June. That's the year I was born. And that is this year. So we've already had hotter days. Yes, making sure the fabric's the right way around. You know, in January, it was a lot colder in January in 77 than it is in 2022. Didn't even dip into those dark blues, I don't think. No, and then kind of just, they are very different. One of these days I might just get the years right on them. I don't know. Anyway, that is all the whips I worked on. That Yoda one is actually going to go in my regular whip list, because it is a counted cross stitch, not a stamped, as well as there's a Fairy Elf Girl one that I'm going to put in my regular whip list as well. I don't know who that was, because that's counted as well. So I'll move that out of my stamped cross stitch box and put it in my whip box. The only other thing apart from that is haul. Now, I actually went on eBay this week. First things first, do you guys remember I bought this pattern from Heaven and Earth Designs by Mandy Manzano? Make a Wish and Take a Bite it's called. I actually went ahead and bought my fabric for it, which is 25 count even weave, fat 1/2 metre. It's just plain white. It is 25 count, so that came in. Then you guys know I've been doing a lot of, where did I put? No, it's this one. It's not. Oh my goodness, where's there? You guys know I've been doing a lot of these silhouette ones. I've been getting them from like New Craft Day, One Day Saving, the IB cross stitch, you know. I like these. I really, really like these. Well, I found one that none of them actually have in their online stores, and I was gutted because I absolutely love this one. So I kind of went onto an app called Flosstube, which, if you've been with me before, I actually used to make my mom's one, like the photo of my mum. I used Flosscross for that as well. So I went into Flosscross with this image and I printed it myself. Just because I absolutely love this picture. It's Ursula. So not only did I chart it, hey, I bought the fabric for it as well. This is 18 count white Ada. Just plain white Ada. So I have yet to order the threads. Just because all the threads have been ordered for Snow White. So I can't order them all at once, you know. Then the last thing, well, two things I bought. I found a pattern on, I believe it's at eBay. Yeah, because I had to send in my email address. It was eBay. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh. And I think you guys will agree. I'm not a craft hoarder. I'm the curator of an extensive private craft supply collection. Now, how many of you agree with that? Absolutely. So, I couldn't pass this up. It was £3 for the pattern. I put it in my watch list just because I was going to come back to it later. And within that space, she'd actually sent me a private offer at just £1.50. So, I couldn't say no. And it's awesome. So, not only have I bought the pattern, I have also bought the 18 count black Ada already, and I've got a few threads but not all of them, so I've got to order the threads for this one too. So that'll be 3 new starts. Next year I am not going to start any unless they are my stamped, my freebies from like the companies I was just telling you about, because I've got a ton of those. I might I'll start them obviously, but they're not like in my main whips box. So no new starts of the ones I choose and I buy. So it will just be these 3 for new starts. But how could I not? That explains me to a T. I'm not a hoarder. I don't hoard useless things. They all have a use and they keep me sane.
And it's when they're done.
Right guys, so, oh my goodness, I'm going back in there now. That's everything, absolutely everything. My threads for Snow White should be here tomorrow. They were posted, I believe, she said Thursday, so I'm looking forward to those arriving and having a new start this week. Then I'm just going to go and order the threads for the other 2. My other wife says, you won't need any cross stitch for a long time, will you? I can't say that. I know I've got all my stamped kits, but they're not like, yes, I've chose them, but I've not had to kit them up or anything. They're all there, they're ready, and I just make a start on them. These are kind of, you wouldn't buy it unless you were absolutely in love with the pattern, would you? So there you go. So unless I find any more I like, you know, I can't say that will be enough for now. Okay guys, well that's it from me. That was a lot. I think I am going to go to fortnightly ones, so I'm not going to see you next weekend. If I don't like it, I will go back to weekly. No questions asked, you know, just because I miss it sometimes. I did last weekend. I felt a bit lost on Sunday. Normally in the afternoon, like the kids have all been fed, Rob's doing his own thing upstairs, and I sit down and do a Flosstube. And last weekend I kind of, although I stitched, I just felt like something was missing. So we'll see how it goes for, you know, a good few weeks, and if I don't like it I will go back to weekly. So there won't be one next weekend. There will be one the weekend after. I'm just going to have to make sure I keep a note of when I've done one and when I haven't, otherwise I'm going to end up getting lost. Other than that, that's everything. Thank you so much to you guys for coming back to me as often as you do, checking in with me, checking out my cross stitch and my crochet. That was another thing, I'm not going to be able to show it to you because I finished my blanket. I've actually gone back to doing my Looney Tunes. What do you call them? They're not squares, you know.
You can call them
a
squares.
patch. No, the rectangle. Anyway, I've gone back to do my Looney Tunes blanket because I've already got Daffy Duck done, Taz done, Marvin the Martian.
Well, you've done bugs, haven't you?
And Tweety Pie. There you go. I've got 4 done. So I've got another... I don't know how many to do. I think I was having 12. Anyway, I'm back on that. I've started Bugs Bunny. So hopefully the next time I see you, I will have that either nearly done or done so I can share that with you. Yes. I've been dying to get that out, but because of my blanket being on the frame, I haven't been able to. So next time I see you, I should be able to share that with you too. But that's it. Thank you so much, guys. My tongue is just not working today. Yeah. Thank you so much to you guys for watching, liking. I love reading all your comments. If you've got any comments, any questions, leave them down in the comment section and I will get back to you. I'm pretty quick at responding, I think, unless I just haven't noticed. I've been busy this edition. I usually get back to you, I think, the same day. I don't think I've ever had an occasion where it's gone like 24 hours or whatever, but yeah. So thank you for your comments as well. I enjoy reading all of them. Other than that, enjoy what's left of your weekend. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.